Zima.
It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? Yes. Thanks. Adam, please take off your headset. It's not connected to your work phone.
I'm expecting a call from a client.
You will not get the call as your headset is not connected to your actual work phone.
Okay. Should I just go to my desk and have you conference me in?
You sit right outside the conference room. If I were to do that, it would be the same as you are attending the meeting as you are now.
I'll just sit back down then.
So, now, back to basics. Oh, excuse me for being a little late this morning.
No trouble. Good morning, Miss Zima. I like your shoes.
Someone parked in my special parking space, which clearly has my name on it, which in turn, I then had to park directly one space beside my space, and inadvertently, I am late as a result.
Oh, I apologize. Larry parked in your space.
Larry parked in my space.
Yes, he emailed me this morning and advised in order to make his client meeting on time that he elected to drive and the lot was full.
So what does that have to do with Larry parking in my space?
Well, with all due respect, are you aware of his condition?
Are you aware of my condition?
Well, Larry lost his leg serving our country after spending 3 tours in Iraq.
Oh. So what was he doing driving the one leg in the first place, am I right?
He had a meeting at the VA hospital and was running a bit late for his client meeting.
I had a consultation with my podiatrist about my hyperketosis, and I was running late for this meeting.
You have chronic corns and he has one leg. So I understand that you both needed the space. But I felt as Human Resources Director that he could park there for just one day.
Mr. Rogers, don't let Larry think just because he parked in my space today, he is at liberty to sit at my desk and run my firm tomorrow. Clear?
Yes, Missy.
Now, back to basics. Let's get started. First order of business.
Hey everybody! Sorry I'm late. Sorry to interrupt. Hi everyone. My name is Richard, but you all should call me Tom.
That doesn't make any sense. Richards are called dicks.
She says one more thing about your dick, I swear I will slice her ovary and step on her fallopian tubes.
We already know who you are. I hired you 3 years ago. Morgan, can you please conference Mrs. Williams in on the conference call?
Sure thing. Thanks.
Yes, Mrs. Williams, this is your boss, Mrs. Zima at Vortex Incorporated. We just wanted to conference you in to make sure you were here for our Monday morning meeting. Mrs. Zima? Let's try to keep the name calling professional, Mrs. Williams. From your job, where you are employed?
Hold on a minute, baby. I need to put my hearing aid in while I get ready for dialysis.
So why did you hire Mrs. Williams, Mr. Rogers?
Well, for starters, she was more than qualified.
Her job qualifications were from 20 years ago. Did you not see the gap on her resume?
Age discrimination does not allow me to treat any applicant less favorably because of their age.
Mrs. Williams is 82, Mr. Rogers. 82.
And she's also African American.
Yes, Mrs. Williams, we're here. You do know that you can retire. We have an excellent severance package and amazing benefits.
Well, damn it, how do you get out of this thing?
She can barely operate a phone. And you hired her as our marketing consultant because she's an 82-year-old black woman?
Mrs. Zima, the law forbids discrimination against any applicant on the basis of employment, including hiring, firing, pay, job assignment, promotions, layoffs, training, fringe benefits, or any other term or condition of employment. Also, affirmative action prevents discrimination against any applicant on the basis of color, religion, sex, or national origin. Have you looked at me? If I sent Mrs. Williams moseying out of that interview room with her walker jobless, whatever is left of Al Sharpton would have surely had my ass. Now, I have to abide by the law.
Funny, you talk about abiding by the law, yet you allow someone who nearly doesn't have as many degrees as I do to illegally park in my space because they're missing a leg.
He is a war vet.
And Mrs. Williams has lived beyond her life expectancy. Are we disturbing you, Mr. Thompson?
Is this meeting by any chance related to me getting a raise or a paycheck?
This meeting is about several new implementations that Mr. Rogers will discuss with you, and I have a very important announcement. Mr. Rogers?
Yes, thank you. First, before we start, what are you doing in this meeting?
Me?
Yes, you. I can't say that I recognize you.
Oh, my name's Tony. I work here.
Hire date?
I started 4 months ago. I was the temp that was promoted a month ago by Mrs. Zima.
That was not a promotion.
I've never seen you before in my life. Or my paycheck.
I feel like I know you, but it's not ringing a bell.
Guys, seriously? Well, I worked with you all summer. And I get you all coffee every morning, and Miss Henry's the only one who ever pays me for it. Actually, as of today, you all owe me $986.73. But I have the receipts, but I haven't been able to find the reimbursement forms.
Let's continue. If you want to date somebody that works here, marry them, as you will no longer be working here from the moment the idea crosses your mind. It is advised that you come to work wearing clothing that matches your salary. If we see you come to work wearing red bottoms or Tom Fords, or in some cases Tommy Hilfigers, we will assume you're doing well financially and therefore you do not need a raise. If you come to work dressed like you should be under a box in Port Authority, you need to learn to manage your money better and buy nicer clothing. Therefore, you do not need a raise. If you dress somewhere between Port Authority box and Tom Ford's, you are right where you need to be. And therefore, you do not need a raise.
Second, there is completely too much time being spent in the bathroom. There is now a strict 4-minute time limit in each stall. At the end of 4 minutes, a buzzer will sound, the toilet paper roll will withdraw, and your photo will be taken by a hanging camera. You may call it an invasion of privacy, but I call it an invasion of privacy when a client calls and you are off in the bathroom doing God knows what for hours. After your second offense, your photo will be placed in the break room next to the microwave. So when people are heating up their fish or hot dogs, they will be reminded of your offense.
entirely too many people are requesting time off. So now each employee will receive 104 personal days a year.
Oh, cool, that's great.
They are called Saturday and Sunday. Enjoy.
Lunchtime will be based on personal need. If you're on the verge of anorexia or bulimia, you will receive a full hour. As to eat and look healthy is important to refrain from passing out with client meetings. If for some reason the elevator was to break down and you can't climb a measly 3 flights of stairs, you'll receive 5 minutes because that's all that's needed to take a diet drink and a diet pill.
Thank you for your loyalty to our company. We are here to provide a positive employment experience. Therefore, all questions, comments, concerns, complaints, frustrations, irritations, accusations, insinuations, allegations, aggravations, contemplation, and input should be put in our suggestion box.
We don't have a suggestion box.
Oh, Henrietta, you can make a suggestion box when you're hired full-time.
Or reimbursement forms.
Anyway, I have an important announcement to make.
Here it is.
As you all know, Jake died yesterday.
Damn it. When is the funeral?
I think it is, yeah, right now.
Connor and I would like to take a donation of monetary value to his family.
No, Connor would not. Jake owed Connor $500. Now Jake's dead.
I thought Jake died months ago.
So, this is the announcement she had to make. What about my promotion? I knew Jake was dying. Everybody knew that. It was only a matter of time.
Man, I just hope, he didn't die thinking my name was Richard. I just never really had a chance to introduce myself as Tom.
Guys, Jake had cancer. He came in here looking more and more like a Q-tip every day. He started out weighing like 315 pounds and left weighing 102.
I sent out an email to everybody to visit him after he was out almost half a year for chemo.
Bet you did.
Yes.
What? I didn't get that email. Did you send it to thomasthebomb@gmail.com?
I should have seen it coming. He had that joke obituary he wrote last week.
I got a funeral evite. TBA.
Let's all take a moment of silence.
I just peed in my depends. I gotta go, y'all. Have a blessed day.
Well, that moment of silence is done. So, now that Jake has transitioned, we have the position of marketing manager
Yes,
open.
this is very special.
Very exciting time. What is she doing?
I don't know. No, but nice talk.
Miss Henley?
Yes. Okay. I humbly accept the position as marketing manager. I intend to lead and manage all programs and projects and management moving forward from this day on.
No, it's not.
And
Miss
I
Henry?
intend to hire and maintain all marketing and advertising agencies
Miss
who
Henry?
will represent us in the best way possible for our company.
Excuse me, Miss Henry! You need to take a seat. Actually, you need to take several seats. You're not getting this job.
Who's not getting this job?
You. It's not like he just falls into anyone's lap.
Whoa. But she deserves it.
With all due respect, Ms. Zima,
I wouldn't expect any of your comments without all my due respect.
I trained Jake for this position, and he's dead now.
It's true.
I naturally assumed that my qualifications would meet and exceed everything needed for this position.
They sure do. That's why we had you train Connor as well.
And she did a great job.
We can see that. That's why we're offering you the position.
Oh my God, congratulations.
Whoa, she didn't do that well.
Congrats, Connor.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Miss Henry, for all of your hard work.
Congratulations, Connor.
Now you have something to show for it.
I'm just gonna go meet my client. Brunch.
Morgan,
Miss Henry?
wait.
Excuse
A
me.
wonderful job
Wonderful.
you did. Yes.
Take
Can we
care.
all give her another round of applause?
Enjoy.
I'm very proud of you, sweetheart.
Excuse me, Emily.
I'll show you all the houses that we picked out.
I don't want to see the houses.
I have
Morgan,
everything on
please, wait.
Pinterest.
I'll call you later.
Can I talk to you?
Thank you.
We can talk about
Please,
it
no.
more dinner tonight.
Let me
Very
through.
Where's my purse?
Come on.
I can't wait to
No,
tell your
what-
family.
what-
No.
Thank you.
Just
We are family
for a
secrets.
second.
Morgan.
Will you stop
We're
giving
gonna
up
sort
your
this out.
nasty
We're gonna make
shit?
this work. There you go. Okay, sorry.
What
Excuse
time will
me.
you be home for
But
dinner
please,
tonight,
can we
guys?
talk? For a second, I'll go to brunch with you.
Take
Morgan
care.
ate any of my chicken.
I'll meet you there, brunch.
Yeah. Well, back to work, I guess.
Yes, thank you, everyone.
You love what you just saw, so go ahead and subscribe to our channel at So TV to see more.
Follow us on Twitter at Going Naked the Series.
And go follow us on Instagram at Going Naked the Series. And like us on Facebook, Going Naked the Series. See you next time. Well, literally the next episode, because we'll be after all of them. Bye.
Yeah.